Hi, welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. Just keep in mind it's a general reading, so see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully I'll bring you clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, always trust yourself that divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition, so your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone, so we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the romantic fairy today. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, His consciousness, or higher selves, angels and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. What is the foundational energy, insight to help the collective right now on matters of the heart, friendships, partnerships, relationships, romance, please, and thank you. I hear dating. Maybe some of you are dating. So let's get a little insight, please, and thank you. Fearless love. All right, somebody's coming in without their armor, feeling like they want to take a leap of faith, feeling very, very comfortable with a certain person. It's, hold on, these are really tiny words. It's a courageous leap. It's a leap of faith into the unknown. I am getting that you are almost not even, I mean, maybe you have future plans, but I feel like it's not even about what is going to become in the future. I feel like it's really in the moment here. It's taking that leap of faith because right here or right now or wherever this partnership is in this moment is exactly where you want to be. Maybe that's how somebody else feels as well. Maybe somebody was always in an energy where they did have some kind of protection up or armor up. I am seeing vulnerability here and like a really comfortable situation. Clarity on fearless love. And it looks like somebody is going to be completely wrapped in that moment with you. Maybe you both have the same love language, but I feel like regardless of your love language, you and somebody else want to spend time together. Value every moment that you get to be in each other's presence, feel each other's energy, to really be there. I see somebody even jumping on a plane, like out of nowhere, or getting in a car. Be the witness to each other's lives. I feel like somebody wants to be in your life more and more, or they want to give you more time, or you maybe are starting to make some changes even in your schedule. Maybe you just meet this person, or you see something, I see a schedule, something has to change in your schedule because you really value the connection you have with someone. Let's get one more on fearless love and love language, quality time. Oh yeah, somebody doesn't want to just be there for the moment. Somebody is thinking about the future. You have life partner. I don't know why I actually see the word written out, destiny. So maybe this is an energy or a connection that feels like destiny. It's definitely somebody who, even if maybe not in that little leap of faith in the beginning, doesn't think about it, they are quickly going to be thinking about the future. Maybe this is your life partner, someone you have been with for a very long time, and you're starting to make more moments where you can share quality time together. If you've been with your honey a long time, it is really easy to get involved with the daily duties, the schedule, and the things that you have to get done. So maybe it is going back to a little bit of romance here. Your romance is stable and it's ready to go the distance. If this is a new partnership or friend in your life, I do see you as having some really good conversations and starting something feeling really comfortable on a really good, solid foundation. Maybe that's why you have this beautiful potential for growth. But I see for those of you that have been with someone for a long time and maybe you just sort of miss the old times, or like the dating that you used to do, the butterflies, I see you as going back to how you were maybe in your younger days or when you first started that relationship. So let's continue. Let's just get some more messages. I have this one. This is the Healing Waters. So let's get a Healing Waters message. Clarity on life partner. Fearless love. And quality time as a love language. I also do see life partner can be a long-term business partner. It can also be a friend that's going to be there through thick and thin. So maybe it's a friend that you need to spend more time with too. What is one Healing Waters message to be helpful, please? And thank you. The water carrier. What really matters? Reflect and reprioritize. I am seeing you or someone else as adjusting something maybe within your emotions, but within your schedule to heal a situation, to bring healing to yourself, because you're recognizing what is really valuable. And I do see that as time. So you may be reflecting on past partnerships, or maybe the past of your partnership, maybe just your past in general, and how you want to change that reflection, or even keep the same values, keep the same beautiful energies that you had, but I feel like it's magnified for the future. But it's telling you to reprioritize. So if you have something, you know, that you really want to do, or a person you really want to be with, and you're putting time with them on the back burner, it's time to make that a priority. If, you know, there's something that is getting more of your attention and you need it to go somewhere else, you just have to make some adjustments. But I feel like that moment or that person, I don't think a week or a year or 3 seconds of kissing or 10 minutes having a conversation really matters. I feel like every moment is so special with a certain person. So I feel like someone is going to, maybe they'll take what they can, but I feel like somebody deserves more than that. So I do see if anybody was breadcrumbing you, that changing, and or you're going to a different situation where that is not the case at all. Like I see, even if somebody is busy, the texts going back and forth, or if they're driving in the car because they have to go somewhere, you're having a conversation, or you're at least planning when you can connect again for the future. Like more awareness in a situation. So let's go to something totally different. Just to balance out the energy in the reading, let's go to the Divine Dog. What would be another message to help the collective right now on life partner, fearless love, love language, quality time, and the water carrier? I feel like with the water carrier, maybe it's an Aquarius energy, that's like the water bearer, but maybe it's somebody who's finally offering their emotions, or they're open with their emotions, or vulnerable, or flexible with all of the feelings that they have. I do see you mirroring somebody here. More message, please, and thank you. Oh, wow. Yeah. I saw you being really comfortable with someone. There's this beautiful energy of contentment, serenity, happiness. You all have, this dog is in this water, like just chilling. Like, yeah, this is the life. I feel like that's that beautiful, like, that's a really beautiful energy. It's feeling completely satisfied. I'm also seeing that it's not somebody else. I mean, maybe for some of you it is somebody else satisfying you, or vice versa, since it should be reciprocal. But I feel that somebody is coming whole. I feel like it's a beautiful, I see like two fountains, like replenishing energy. So even if it's that you fill each other's cups up, I feel like, I don't know, even this tub, like maybe when it starts to go down, the rain comes at just the right time. Or maybe somebody is like, hey, you splashed a lot of water out of that bathtub, why don't I turn it on? Or why don't I bring you the hose? Like I see a back and forth sort of cool energy. Be satisfied, contentment, but it's also being satisfied with the moment you get to have, the moment you are at now. If you are not with somebody right now, this is you loving being in your own company. Because when you start there and you are doing things that fulfill your heart, working on projects that interest you, gaining knowledge in areas that like pique your interest, doing things that make you happy, whether you're into like, you know, a lot of activity, you're just chilling on, you know, on your own, maybe even watching TV, reading a book. I just saw somebody knitting or writing, like doing something like at a desk or really quiet, maybe just listening to music, like singing loud in your car. When you are satisfied in your own company, it's that energy that does magnetically attract others to you. It makes you attractive because it's that energy, like if you're having fun with yourself, of course you're gonna have fun with someone else, especially if they're in the right energetic space or you are mirroring each other in your vibrations. It's not somebody else making you better or making you happy. You already got that going on, so anyone that gets to be with you gets to be with you, gets to join you. And then somebody else in that vibration, when you're there, you get to be with them too. I feel like that's really beautiful. So, and I also think that maybe the weather's getting weird and it's starting to get a little rainy. So maybe we should do a tarot message or two, just in case I gotta pack this up really fast. The weather's been like sunny and then weird and sunny then weird. It is raining a little. All right, let's get a message from the tarot. What is the foundational energy on the water carrier, contentment? What was that? Ooh, yeah, we got the, well, we got the tower. And I love the tower. You did have something, you know, if you had anything that was wobbly, anything that was not built on a solid foundation, then the tower comes in as divine redirection. It pushes something out of your life. It makes something go away. It gives you a fresh, clean slate so you can build right, so you can redo it right, so you can build somewhere new, maybe in a new partnership. Build, I hear, as a new you, maybe who you're becoming. The tower brings you to the star, which is your hope restored, where you really shine in that light. So this could have been the past. This could be coming up really soon. If any kind of tower moment is happening or coming in, it's all about how you handle it, what you do because of it. Choose to rebuild or not. Use different tools or not. What do I see? I see Legos. I don't know why. So first I saw a sandcastle, and then I saw Legos, and then I saw like bricks. So maybe it's a progression with something. I mean, the Legos make me, the sandcastle just makes me think of something that was just definitely not on a solid foundation. And, you know, any wave can come or emotion and something's just sort of swept away. But maybe it is starting on a fresh, clean slate with something. If something was just built with sand and didn't have any solid structure, eventually that wave was going to come and wash something away. But I feel like the Legos, they're making me think of like if somebody's an architect, like first you do the drawing, but then you do like the tiny little model of something. So maybe you're starting to build something small, but you can see the grand scale, how something's going to be gigantic, or like, I don't know, like real life. So maybe you started something and it was maybe you started a relationship or something like that, and you kind of started building something, but it never really got past the model. I feel like you're getting past the model and you figured out how to use the real tools, the real bricks, the real like mortar in a situation that can withstand any kind of weather. That maybe this was just situations like as soon as outside circumstances happened, like something went away. Or maybe this is even past partnerships or project. It's like once it never really got off the ground, like something would always come through and like you have to restart. I don't feel like that's this life partner or this life project or this fearless love. This is knowing if you are in anything that is for the long term, it doesn't matter what outside circumstances, what arguments happen, what gets pushed over, because you have the energy to get back up, start again, and rebuild. Maybe do it different, but I feel like you're figuring out how to do something and make it long lasting. But let's see what the tower is all about. Sometimes you have to be the one to push that tower over, and sometimes that tower is an energy that if it was wobbling for just way too long and you are supposed to be somewhere else, you're supposed to be doing something else, you're supposed to be with someone else, and you are just stuck in that wobbly tower, sometimes it is a divine pusheroo that happens to make something fall down, to get your ass up and where you're supposed to be already, because you were supposed to be there a long time ago. And that could be somebody else's energy too. You know, sometimes it has to be, I feel like that's maybe, I don't know, a big conversation, because that can bring an epiphany energy, or it could have been an argument that somebody had somewhere, but that brings everything to the table to get everything out so change can be made. I see like somebody almost like sweeping awkward energy under the rug and under the rug and under the rug, and the rug just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it can't be ignored anymore, and finally somebody comes and like kind of trips on it and everything comes out from under the rug and it has to be addressed. I feel like something's finally addressed, but I don't know if that's your energy or maybe what somebody else is going through, or that was just a past pusheroo to get you in this new energy of contentment, satisfaction, strength even. Clarity on that tower, major arcana, number 16, yeah. It's taking you to definitely the energy of contentment, completion. This could be a marriage. The Four of Rods for me is that dance under the gazebo. It's that beautiful, it's whatever I saw before with the diving into that moment and that moment being endless. It's that energy for me. It is feeling completion. It's feeling like this wheel is never going to get stuck. It's always going to turn. It's upside down for me, that person that doesn't say yes to the dance, that never asks someone on the date, that doesn't pursue that project, and they sit there with that energy of regret, and they know it's something they want to do. They know it's something they wish they've tried. So it's like the person, like that old 1950s dance, the person sitting there and they're looking like, I wish I was out on the dance floor with that person, or I wish I could show people my boogie moves that I came up with in my bedroom that I really think I look good with, or I wish I could just get out there and look like an ass and a crazy dancer and not even care how I look and just let loose. Whatever it is, you can do something on your own with someone, and whatever your reasoning is, it doesn't matter. Sometimes this is a beautiful day. It is like a wedding. It's a ceremony, it's a dance, it's a date, it's that moment. But when you're in that moment, when you get to have that moment, the snapshot of the moments that you look back and you're like, I'm so grateful I got to have that little snapshot of my U-book, or of your U-book. It's like the moments you remember and you appreciate. You want them to last. That's the thing. Nothing lasts forever. So how do you make more of these moments? How do you recognize any tower moments that came like in your past or might come in your future, and take those lemons and make it lemonade. Make something more beautiful out of anything hard you went through. I think the sun just started to come out again. So let's get clarity on the Four of, it's also a big Aries energy. And there's the Dove of Peace. Mars, action. I don't know why I see a barbecue. This kind of looks like a fire pit. So maybe you're doing something, or you're invited to a barbecue, or you like to barbecue. Let's get one more card just to clarify that. Four of Rods. Oh wow. And we circulate right back to love. This is one of the most beautiful Two of Cups cards in, I think, all the tarot decks. There's a few that I like, but this one is really beautiful. It is that energy where there are two cups. Remember, that's the fountain that is just overflowing all of the time with pure light, vibrant love, and beautiful energy, where it circulates back and forth in this gorgeous lotus that came from the mucky waters, that came from rough situations, and grew tall and beautiful and brilliant because of it. Because in our book of life, it's not all the rainbows and butterflies. We don't always have these moments of contentment. Sometimes it is a rough road. Sometimes it's a tough situation to really bring you strength, to make your soul elevate and escalate. This is definitely a partnership coming in where you feel overwhelmed and overflowing in the best way with love. It is usually where two people choose to be together through any situation. The happy ones and the hard ones. Two people who choose to keep rebuilding and build together. And it doesn't have to be a romance. This can be two people in any kind of partnership where you just love each other. It's romantic and sexy, and it's simple and true. Upside down, it is recognizing any partnership in your life that always felt like the plug was being pulled out from that cup. Like somebody unplugged that fountain, where the fountain was always like, I don't know, I see like there was no filter on it, and it was always circulating muddy, dirty, weird, mucky, you see like pond water kind of energy. Then it's you taking yourself out or releasing any partnership like that, plugging yourself back in, cleansing your own energy, getting back to what you love to do, recognizing what you deserve. How freaking beautiful you are, how special you are, and how you deserve to have a partner and people in your life that fulfill you, that uplift you, that recognize your true authentic self and who you are and how unique and special you are, and are there because they want to see you content and satisfied and in the energy of joy. They want to see you in partnerships where you're in love, where you're happy, where it's for your highest and greatest good. But it's still a two, so there still has to be more energy placed in this beautiful Two of Cups. So let's go to, since we have all that attractive energy, let's do one more. This is from the Super Attractor, just to sum this reading up. Rose, Rose is getting curious in the bushes over there. Come on, babe. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's get one more to clarify the Two of Cups, love, Four of Rods, completion. Even though These are cups and rods. They are both Mars energy. So there is action being taken on having more moments like this, and there is action being taken on and towards and for love. One more, please and thank you. Oh, it's little. It's tiny. Hold on. I let an inner sense of quiet. Where's your dog in a bathtub? Multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. Even when it is something that feels like a tower moment. It is that spiritual perspective to know that even with these tower moments coming in your life, that sometimes it is a divine redirection for you to help you be where you're supposed to be. Sometimes it is moments that bring you those epiphany moments that just blow your mind to see something a different way. So you can start to recognize the possibilities, the opportunities, the abundance that is meant for you in your future, who you're supposed to become, what you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to grow. I feel like you do have a lot of people on your side here, or you're moving towards that environment, but I am seeing you. I just keep this whole reading, I see destiny, like those words. So I do see something unfolding or coming in. Maybe your faith being restored since you're heading towards that star after the tower, but feeling that inner sense of contentment and quiet. Maybe it starts with meditation, peace within you. Even, I just see you like really starting to love something you are doing, like love your own company. I feel like that is what's magnifying and attracting a person or people into your life. Or that is what's restoring the dynamic and the partnerships of the people that are already there. Or the person you're already in love with. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day, evening, night. Thank you for joining me and Rose down here by the water today. And I will see you soon.